Hello and Assalamu alaikum. So now we are going to start right from the first week of embryonic development. First week starts right after fertilization reaction. In fertilization reaction, there is the fusion of male and female gametes, the male gametes which were sperms and the female gametes which were eggs. The sperms were produced from spermatogenesis while the eggs were produced from oogenesis as we remember before. So when there is intercourse between male and female, there is the production of zygote from the fusion of these two. There is this female reproductive tract where ovulation happens, and as a result of ovulation, there is the release of oocyte in the ampullary region. On the other side, the sperms gain entry through the vagina into the uterus cavity and to the ampullary region for the fusion with the oocyte. Here is the macroscopic picture of these two. We can see that there is this sperm with its acrosomal head. Now, some cells called glycoproteins and seminal plasma proteins are present on this acrosomal head. On another side, we have this oocyte. Oocyte has this cell membrane, then there is zona pellucida layer, and then there is corona radiata layer. These two are the structures which are going to fuse at the ampullary region and produce the zygote. Before the sperm has to attach with the oocyte, it has to undergo a reaction called capacitation, and then later on, another reaction called acrosomal reaction. So first of all, capacitation. Capacitation is actually a conditioning period where the sperms gets itself ready for the attachment of the oocyte. And this is the reaction without which the sperms is not able to attach itself with the oocyte. This reaction only happens inside the uterine cavity where the sperms travels and on the way loses its glycoprotein and seminal plasma protein on the way. After they have lost their glycoprotein and seminal plasma protein, the sperms are now capacitated. The sperms are now capacitated. They have now gained the ability for the penetration of the first layer of the oocyte, which is called corona radiata. After the penetration of the corona radiata, the next task is to penetrate the next layer called zona pellucida. As soon as the sperm touches the surface of the zona pellucida, there is the initiation of a series of chemical reactions inside the zona pellucida, which initiates another process called acrosomal reaction. Acrosomal reaction is only initiated when the sperm touches the surface of the zona pellucida. This reaction is initiated by the zona pellucida layer, but in turn acts on the cell membrane of the sperm. And it is the result of this reaction that the sperms gains the ability for the penetration. As soon as the cell membrane at the head of the sperm attaches with the zona pellucida layer, certain pores are created at the sperm head, from where a lot of enzymes are secreted out. These enzymes digest the layer of the zona pellucida, and now the sperm can enter further. The enzymes that are involved in these reactions are trypsin-like substances, some acrosin molecule, and hyaluronidase enzymes, which digest all of the pellucida layer. After both the corona radiata and the zona pellucida layer are penetrated, then there is the fusion of the cell membranes. The cell membranes of the sperm and oocyte. The sperm looks like a tuning fork here because it has lost some of its actual bodies in the acrosomal reaction. But anyway, both of the cell membrane of the sperms and the oocyte are fused together, and now they have initiated another reaction called cortical or zona reaction. As a result of this cortical or zona reaction, the oocyte made itself impermeable for other incoming sperms. In this way, not more than one sperm can fertilize with a single oocyte. Also, the oocyte completes its second meiotic division, and there is also increase in metabolic activation of the oocyte. Once these all reactions happen, the nucleus inside the sperm head enters into the cell membrane of the oocyte and fuses with the nucleus of the oocyte. While the sperm nucleus enters the cell membrane of the oocyte, the head and the tail of the sperm remains outside. Things that need to be remembered here is that the nucleus of the sperm also contains 23 chromosomes, while on the nucleus of the oocyte also are present 23 chromosomes. These 23 and 23 combine to form 46 chromosome of the new embryo. Both of these nucleuses will combine to form a single uninuclear body which will eventually grow into a new embryo. So this was from today's topic, fertilization. Next will be followed by cleavage process.